Hello students, today we are going to start B reading of our 10th class, which is titled as Every Success Story is Also a Story of Great Failures. Students, do you think all the successful people achieved their success in their first attempt, or they had faced failure in their life? In history, you find all stories of success are also stories of great failures. But people see only one side of it and think the person who succeeded is lucky and he must have been at the right place at the right time. Failure is the highway to success. Tom Watson Sr. said, "If you want to succeed, double your failure rate." That means if we fail, we should not give up and take our failure as stepping stone to our success. Now let us know the life history of some successful people. This was a man who failed in business at the age of 21, was defeated in legislative race at the age of 22, failed again in business at the age of 24, overcame the death of his sweetheart at the age of 26, had a nervous breakdown at 27, lost a congressional race at 45, failed in an effort to become vice president at the age of 45, lost a senatorial race at 49, but was elected as president of the United States at the age of 52. Can you guess who this man is? He is none other than Abraham Lincoln. If he was a failure, he could have quit, but to Lincoln, a defeat is a different experience, not a dead end. Let us know the meaning of the new words we came across in the above paragraph. Legislative, power to make laws. Overcome, to succeed in controlling or dealing with something. Congressional, related to group or assembly. Senatorial, related to electing member in parliament. So students, do you call Abraham Lincoln a failure? He could have quit, but to Lincoln, defeat was a detour, not a dead end. Detour means a route that is used when the regular or usual one is closed. Dead end means exit. Abraham Lincoln took his failure as the stepping stone for success. Now students, let us know about another successful personality who was not the exception of facing a failure. In 1930, Lee DeForest, the inventor of triode tubes, was charged by the district attorney for using fraudulent means to mislead the public into buying stocks of his company by claiming that he could transmit the human voice across the Atlantic. He was publicly humiliated. Students, the well-known scientist Lee DeForest, who invented the triode tube, which has been used as an amplifier for both audio and radio signals and as an oscillator in electronic circuits. In 1930, Lee DeForest was charged by the district attorney. Attorney means a lawyer. For using fraudulent. The meaning of the word fraudulent is unjustifiably claiming. Lee DeForest was charged that he was misleading the public into buying the stocks of his company by saying that he could transmit the human voice across the Atlantic. He was publicly humiliated. Humiliated means he was insulted. Even though Lee DeForest was humiliated, he did not lose hope and finally succeeded. Students, can we imagine where we would be without his invention? Lee DeForest gave a new turning to the field of science and technology. Let's continue. A New York Times editorial on December 10, 1903 questioned the wisdom of the Wright brothers who were trying to invent a machine heavier than air that would fly. 1 week later at Kitty Hawk, the Wright brothers took their famous flight. Now in this paragraph we are going to learn about Wright brothers, who are the inventors of aeroplane. A newspaper of New York Times editorial on December 10, 1903 questioned the wisdom of Wright brothers, who were trying to invent a machine heavier than air that would fly. But 1 week later, at Kitty Hawk, a city in America, the Wright brothers took their famous flight. They ignored the criticism and moved towards success. Students, do you know who is the founder of famous KFC? He is Kono Sanders, who at the age of 65 with a beat up car means damaged car, and $100 check from Social Security. Social Security means it is an amount given by the government for the people with no income. He realized he had to do something with that money. He remembered his mother's recipe and went out selling. He knocked more than 1,000 doors before he got his first order. We usually do not have so much patience and quit after trying 3 times, 10 times, or 100 times. And we say we have tried as much as we could. But Kono Sanders did not lose his patience even after knocking 1,000 doors before he got his first order. This is the attitude of successful people.